Ladies and gentlemen, hey, hi, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. We've got some interesting news today, news that I certainly was not expecting to be talking about, but here we are. We've got some new details on Verdansk. Obviously, it's always a subject here in the COD community. When's Verdansk coming back? Hey, anything new about Verdansk? And we've heard rumor after rumor after rumor, really for years now, ever since Verdansk was initially removed from Warzone way back when. And the most up-to-date rumor prior to this new information dropping was that Verdansk was going to be a part of the Black Ops 6 integration later on this year. That'd be the big map for the Black Ops 6 update, and then who knows how long it was planned to be around. But it seems like things have changed, and unfortunately, it's not great news, all things considered. So keep in mind, this is not officially confirmed from Call of Duty themselves. COD has said absolutely nothing about Verdansk, so technically the idea of Verdansk even returning in Black Ops 6 or returning to Warzone is still just a rumor or a leak as of right now as well, but the information and the sources that we have are pretty credible. So initially this was reported via Bob Network over on Twitter. We talk about Bob pretty frequently here. He's one of the more prominent data miners and leakers in the COD community, and he posted a tweet the other day saying, exclusive, Verdansk will be delayed from season 1 of Black Ops 6 to sometime during the middle of the life cycle of Black Ops 6. Urzikstan, however, will receive gameplay updates and map updates and ranked play with Season 1 to compensate for this delay. Now, Bob Network's leaks have been pretty accurate in the past. Obviously, he does a lot of data mining stuff, and that's a bit more, direct than just word-of-mouth leaks and whatnot, but still, he clearly has sources that he's referenced in the past that, have leaked things that have come to fruition regarding MW3 or certain updates, all sorts of stuff like that. But here's where things get interesting. Charlie Intel actually corroborated this. They basically posted kind of reiterating the same information saying, breaking, there will be no new big map for Warzone this year. Verdansk is now releasing in early 2025. Obviously, mid-life cycle of Black Ops 6 is technically no longer 2024. It'd be, January, February, March, April, May of 2025, per a new report from Bob Network. We have also heard similar, so Charlie Intel obviously has their own sources. Urzikstan will get new updates later on this year. And someone did respond to Charlie Intel saying, hey, this isn't confirmed, this is a leak, you're kind of baiting this, or like, is this clickbait? Charlie Intel directly responded and said, multiple sources I've spoken to have confirmed this information to us. So whoever those sources are, they're reputable. Charlie Intel is as credible as it gets with Call of Duty information. Like usually how I say here on the channel, if Charles Intelligence is posting about it, if Charles Intelligence is talking about it, there's a reason behind that. They've got the best sources in the business, right? And with that, we can pretty much take this as the most unofficial confirmation we can get, but the most credible unofficial confirmation we can get that Verdansk 1 will be back this year. I think that was sort of to be expected, but just more solidification. Is that a word? We're gonna roll with it. It's, again, confirming Verdansk will be back. However, unfortunately, not soon. We say, hey, hopefully sooner rather than later. Well, this time it's later rather than sooner. So why exactly is this happening? What does this mean? What should we expect now? This definitely changes things. This will be technically, I think, the second ever time that a full integration has not launched with a quote-unquote new map. Obviously, Verdansk is not brand new. The only other time this happened was back during our very first integration when we saw the Cold War integration drop. Obviously, we just got the new Cold War operators and weapons at that time. Verdansk 84 didn't come for a little bit afterwards in a future seasonal update. I think it was like Season 2, Season 3 of Cold War, I believe. And so with that, this would almost be sort of a repeat of that event. Funny enough, with the Treyarch integration, Verdansk would not be dropping until maybe Season 2 or Season 3 of Black Ops 6 at some point in, early to mid 2025. So right away with the Black Ops 6 integration, this should still be happening in late November, early December, potentially later on this year, whenever Season 1 drops for, you know, Black Ops 6 as its own title. That's when the integration has always happened. So with that, we can still expect the new Black Ops 6 weapons to make their way into Warzone, the new Black Ops 6 operators and attachments, the movement systems of Black Ops 6 with Omni movement and everything happening there. All of that will come into Warzone, but we'll still be playing on Urzikstan. Now, this would make sense in terms of the ranked play delays. Obviously, you know, dating back to much earlier in this year, we kept asking about, hey, when's Big Map Ranked gonna come out? When's Ranked on Urzikstan happening? And all Call of Duty has said is, hey, Ranked on the Big Map is happening later this year. Just basically saying at some point in 2024, it's going to be happening. And if that's now a season 1, you know, launch with the Black Ops 6 integration and Urzikstan updates, then yes, that would be November 2024 or December 2024. Technically still, yes, later this year, but it wouldn't be on Verdansk. So that in and of itself kind of lines up, I guess. What is curious though is now the longevity of Verdansk. If this is a map that is going to be dropping in season 2 or season 3 of Black Ops 6, then it's only going to be a couple of seasons. Presumably, let's say it drops in season 3, only 3 more seasons, season 4, 5, and 6 of Black Ops 6 until Call of Duty 2025 is out. Now that is rumored to be a Black Ops 2 sort of remaster or reimagination, still taking place in like the Black Ops universe probably, and it's going to be made from Treyarch, so I'm sure there will be plenty of connections between Black Ops 6 and COD 2025, but COD 2025 then has another integration update for Warzone, and maybe we see a new map then, and Black Ops 6 was only around for 3 seasons, or is it going to be time for an upgrade in Warzone where we finally, at long last, have multiple big maps live at one time? You and I both know, whenever Verdansk does return, whether it's in Season 2 of Black Ops 6, Season 3, whatever the date may be, that doesn't matter. It comes back, Warzone is going to see a massive jump in player count. Doesn't matter how many changes have been made to the map, how the gameplay is, people will be back, at least temporarily, to revisit Verdansk again, and a lot of people will probably jump on and be like, oh, yeah, this isn't hitting the same as it was in 2019 when we were all stuck inside and having a blast on the game. It's fun, but you know, it's not the OG. That's to be expected. At the same time though, maybe this integration is just stupendous. You know, maybe it's tremendous. And the Black Ops 6 updates are awesome and players really enjoy it and it gets a lot of people back on the game. Then Verdansk comes in, brings the hype to a new level, and Warzone is thriving yet again. You know, I would personally hope for that. I'd love to see Warzone in a great state like that again. That's quite possible too. But then it's like, okay, well, what's going to happen beyond now? Season 4, 5, 6, getting into COD 2025 with Verdansk. So this muddies the waters for sure. Obviously, throughout this year, we have not seen many updates to Urzikstan. In fact, this season was Season 4 Reloaded with Popov Power getting gooed by all the green stuff with the DNA bomb. That's the biggest map update we've seen for Urzikstan. So maybe this was the long-term plan. And for a while now, they've had this, you know, in the pipeline where Season 5, Season 6, we see more significant updates to the Urzikstan map, maybe some POI changes, new POIs added, you know, destruction, whatever the case is, that makes the map feel a bit more fresh. Perhaps we see some player count updates that probably destroy the servers some more. Who knows, but they're going to have to do something now to Urzikstan to keep that big map community entertained, because quite frankly, it's been pretty monotonous throughout the course of the first few seasons this year. Resurgence has had all the hype, and now knowing that we're going to have to wait even longer for Verdansk to return and really see that main focus back on the big map, definitely not great news. I'm sure this is not what you wanted to hear when I saw this first surface. Definitely not what I was hoping to read when I saw Verdansk on my tweet notifications. So let me know your thoughts on this down in the comments below. Do you think it's maybe for the better that this is getting pushed back somewhere, it's delayed some, and it ends up launching in a better state, or there's going to be more hype when we do finally get to play it? Do you think it's good that we're going to see the evolution of Urzikstan a bit more so the map actually has some attention and we finally get big map ranked? Curious to know all of your thoughts and opinions on this. Also, while you're down there typing away, a like rating is always appreciated, really does help the channel grow. And of course, as we get new details, new information on Verdansk or any other updates, news, leaks, rumors, you name it for Call of Duty, this is the place to guarantee you're always up to date with the latest info. So feel free to hit that subscribe button on your way out. But once again, thank you so much for tuning in. And until next time, take it easy, have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll catch you later. Peace out.